Hello and welcome to this special broadcast. We are reporting live from Hathras in Uttar Pradesh. Right behind me is the spot where Bhole Baba, the self-proclaimed God-man, held his satsang on Tuesday. The same satsang which eventually led to a tragedy that has claimed more than 120 lives. The satsang was held here, and the satsang reportedly was attended by more than 2 lakh people. And this is how the satsang has ended. We have to rush down from Kolkata in order to realize the gravity of the situation. The whole country has witnessed the horror on Tuesday evening. The country has realized what this tragedy has cost so many. And this is just not a story about satsang or religious belief. It is just not a story about faith. It is also a story about fight between Vishwas and Andhavishwas. You can hang me if you want, but I am here to raise questions on behalf of those who are no more there to raise their voice anymore. More than 120 people have lost their lives. Families after families are absolutely bereaved, crestfallen. And shouldn't there be anyone raising questions on behalf of those who have fallen? Should this be called an act of God? Act of biological God? Look at the space first of all. This vast swath of land, which is now under the shallow water, the rainwater, also has the debris of the moment. A debris of a moment which can literally make you feel souls all around. People came here to celebrate faith. Right or wrong comes later. People came here to celebrate faith. लोग आए भगवान की दर्शन करने और पहुंच गए ऊपर. कहाँ है भगवान? क्यों नहीं ये self proclaimed God man Bhole Baba, that is Narayan Hari alias Bhole Baba, save those people? To first give you a sense of the place, this is National Highway 91, and on right off the National Highway 91, which is from Sikandra Rao to Ita Road, is this very spot. And at this very spot, you have this entire vast swath of land where the satsang was organized on Tuesday. According to reports, Bhole Baba had left this spot at around 1:30 and then he disappeared. He's nowhere to be seen. And when you come here, you know what you get to see? Come here. You get to see these slippers after slippers strewn all over. Slippers after slippers strewn all over. They belong to the people who are no more, possibly, or injured. I just want to show you something. Look at the size of this one. I just found one of the pair. You know, it's smaller than the size of my palm. Look, and it also tells you who it possibly belonged to. There is another one, slightly bigger than this one. This, and then this, and then there are many more. They belong to all the children. And we are not sure whether these children are there anymore or not. I just want to hope and pray they are alive. But can you put your hand on your heart and be very, very sure that they are alive? Okay, slippers out here. And slippers out here. People came with pictures of the God man. And those who have died were mostly women and children. कोई थे आपके इधर? कोई थे आपके इधर? आप ऐसे ही हैं? हाँ? आप इसी जगह के हैं? आप देखे थे उस टाइम? अच्छा ठीक ठीक है. You know, every time there is a disaster, every time there is a tragedy, it also calls for an uncalled for tourism. Many people come down, to take pictures, videos, selfies, and obviously there is bound to be a lot of curiosity. But you know what the SDM report clearly says? The first internal report which has come out, the SDM of this place has given a report to the administration detailing the chronology as what possibly had happened and what possibly had gone wrong. As this event happened on Tuesday, Narayan Hari, alias Bhole Baba, came down, and the entire crowd, ranging between 2 lakh to 2.5 lakh, they were here waiting for Bhole Baba to come. Now, Bhole Baba is so supreme. भोले बाबा इज सो सुप्रीम, भगवान है, वो खुद की सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाते, इसीलिए अपनी खुद की सुरक्षा लेके चलते हैं. एक भगवान जो खुद की सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाते हैं, वो लोगों की सहारा बनेंगे. यू कैन हैंग मी, यू कैन हैंग मी फॉर क्वेश्चनिंग, but I have full faith in faith, and I also know there is a difference between Vishwas and Andhvishwas. You know what the organizers did? People who had assembled here, they were all waiting for Bhole Baba to come. And I want to go through the SDM report. I had accessed the SDM report. I just want to give you a gist of the SDM report. The SDM report says that 121 people have so far been declared dead. That apart, the devotees had come down to see the self-styled guru, that is Narayan Hari, and they were waiting with absolute eagerness on July 2nd. And as Bhole Baba came down, held his sabha, while he was leaving, people tried going after his car because they wanted to do Charan Sparsh. If they miss out Charan Sparsh, they wanted to, take the mitti from the soil and then put it on their head as tilak. The belief had been sold to them, or somehow successfully has percolated down to them, that if you keep the mitti after Bhole Baba has crossed that path, if you keep that mitti with you, you would be rescued from every danger. And people had gone there to collect Bhole Baba's Charan Sparsh की मिट्टी. वो मिट्टी लाने गए और मिट्टी में मिल गए. The SDM report says Bhole Baba reached the spot at around 12:30. There were about 2 lakh people waiting for him in this pandal, temporary tent. And the satsang event lasted for about an hour. At around 1:30, 1:40, when Hari had tried moving towards this National Highway 91 to leave the premises, men, women, children had tried going after him, as I said, to collect the soil, to collect the mitti, touch his feet, do charan sparsh, and apply the soil on their heads. And a big crowd had, in a way, spilled all over. The report also says that the security of Bhole Baba had tried pushing and shoving people. And that's a question. जो खुद भगवान है, वो खुद की सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाए, खुद की सुरक्षा के लिए इतना बड़ा एक बंदोबस्त लेके उनको घूमना पड़ता है. और जब लोग बेबस होके गिर रहे थे, मर रहे थे, भोले बाबा निकल के कट ली. He just left the spot. We have access to CCTV footage from a nearby petrol pump, and that CCTV footage clearly shows the speed with which Bhole Baba's cavalcade had left the spot. We are playing that CCTV footage, and in that CCTV footage, you can clearly see from the distance on the highway, this very highway, you would see multiple cars. First, people riding on bike, wearing all black, and then there were multiple SUVs, black and white, and they were speeding down. So I would request Titash to play that visual of the CCTV footage, please. And Bhole Baba had left the spot, never to come back, and nobody knows where is Bhole Baba. Nobody knows where is Bhole Baba. Bhole Baba has simply disappeared from the face of the earth. And if I can just turn the camera once again that side, and try and give you a sense of the sense of the place. Titash, I would request you to play that CCTV footage full frame so that I can explain the CCTV footage. Play that CCTV footage full frame. Now, this is the CCTV footage we have accessed, and in this CCTV footage, Titash, I would also request you to remove the top band if that's possible. Where is Bhole Baba? Just remove that so that you can actually see the road. All right. So now you get to see a highway next to this petrol pump, and now just have a uh, closer look onto the road. That's the time, which is 1:30, and that is 2nd of July 2024. And you would see vehicles after vehicles on the national highway. That's right. Now get to see that. See multiple cars, the road very close to the petrol pump. You would see a lot of movement over there. The movement is because Bhole Baba's cavalcade was then passing by. And Bhole Baba's cavalcade passed by how? First, his black commandos. They literally escorted the vehicle, and then the vehicles which are white and black. Bhole Baba literally sped away from the spot. Look, as you see, the battery of bike-borne black commandos escorting the SUVs, the white SUVs. So that's how Bhole Baba had left the spot. And what has Bhole Baba left behind? Well, I do believe it is equally the responsibility of the organizers. But can anyone absolve Bhole Baba from his own responsibility? We are talking about 121 lives. This is possibly the worst stampede that India has ever witnessed in the past 1 decade and even more. This is the worst incident of stampede which has happened in Hathras. And nobody should question. We also have the statement of the police who have now confirmed that they are investigating the matter. 6 people have been arrested, and we will play the soundbite of the police. Titash, if you can, just be ready with the soundbite of the police. The police have given out a statement saying that they have arrested 6 people so far. Investigation on. Not that they are taking the investigation in lightly, but they also said they are also going through the criminal past of Bhole Baba, if any. And depending on their investigation, would they decide at which point and at which level will Bhole Baba needed to be investigated, examined, interrogated, leave aside being arrested. So Bhole Baba at the moment is nowhere to be found, but this is what police had said this afternoon.
मधुकर जी की लोकेशन के लिए टीम्स लगी हुई हैं। मधुकर जी के ऊपर रिवार्ड घोषित किया गया है और मधुकर जी मुख्य रूप से हम लोग उनकी पूछताछ के अंदर अगर उनकी भी पूछताछ में कुछ और भी रोल निकल के आता है किसी का भी तो वी विल प्रोसीड अकॉर्डिंग।
बाबा का जो बैकग्राउंड है वो क्या है, कितने मुकदमे दर्ज है पहले फिर पर ट्रस्ट बताइए।
बाबा के आपराधिक इतिहास की जानकारी हम लोग के द्वारा की जा रही है। जो अभी तक जानकारी प्राप्त हुई है वो जानकारी हुई है कि सन 2000 के अंदर ये हेड कांस्टेबल पद से इन्होंने DRS लिया था और ये SPR ऑफिस जो होता है आगरा में वहां पर तैनात थे। वहां से इनके द्वारा VRS लिया गया। तत्कालीन समय में शाहगंज थाना आगरा में इनके ऊपर एक FIR लिखने की बात प्रकाश में आई है जिसके अंदर बाद के अंदर इसमें एक्विटल हो गया था। इसके अलावा कितने मुकदमे हैं ये जोन लेवल पे और इसके अलावा जैसा आपने देखा कि इनके अनुयायी देश भर में हैं तो उनके वहां पर और भी कहीं पे FIRs हैं क्या, ये चीज हम निकालने के लिए हमारी टीम्स लगी है और इन सब टीमों से इन सब प्रदेशों से सहयोग लिया जा रहा है। जी मैंने तो बिल्कुल ये नहीं कहा कि कोई दोषी है नहीं है। मैंने कहा है कि इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज अंडर वे। इन्वेस्टिगेशन एज वी प्रोसीड इफ सम इन्वेस्टिगेशन प्रोवाइडेस एविडेंसेस, मुख्य अभियुक्त की गिरफ्तारी के अंदर और भी चीज निकल के आती है तो वी विल प्रोसीड। आज जो है हम लोगों ने 6 लोगों की गिरफ्तारी की गई है, क्योंकि इस चीज को लेकर अलग अलग भ्रामक सूचनाएं चल रही थी कि पुलिस गिरफ्तारी नहीं कर रही है या पुलिस की गिरफ्तारी की संख्या इतनी है या इतनी महिलाएं हैं। तो आज आप लोगों से संवाद इसलिए किया गया कि आज की तारीख में ये स्थिति है जिससे आपको अवगत कराया गया।
जो लोग गिरफ्तार किए गए हैं वो तो हल्की है सर, बाबा मजबूत है।
परमिशन इनके नाम से नहीं ली गई, ठीक है, परमिशन इनके नाम से नहीं ली गई।
So that was the official statement coming on from police confirming that 6 people have been arrested and investigation is on. Also, to give you a brief sense, what the organizers on their part had allegedly tried doing, they had allegedly tried tampering the evidence, and how, as the tragedy happened, and then people tried rescuing, each other, one another, and after the situation came bit under control, organizers first thing first, what they tried doing, they tried packing everything possible, like left out shoes, bags, books, wherever they could lay their hands on, stuff them inside sacks, and then go onto the other side of the national highway and then dump them on the farm field. And that's the reason police have now literally cordoned the entire space, because that is now a protected space for the sake of investigation. That's what organizers have tried doing allegedly. We have come down here, uh, and obviously we would be speaking to the sufferers. We have already done so. And those stories would be coming out on NTT very shortly, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning onwards. But the attempt is very simple. कहावत है भोले बाबा पार करेगा, सवालों को आज के तारीख में पार करना है सच्चाई तक। कैसे ये घटना घटी, how it all happened, who all are responsible, and will accountability be fixed sooner the better? These are questions that beg an answer. But most importantly, will India take this as a lesson to decide what to choose, Vishwas or Andhvishwas? As I say goodbye tonight, know this: I am signing off with a very heavy heart, and it will take very long for me to forget that sight of the slippers. And as I said, I only hope and pray they are fine, that little child is fine. I hope you would join me in my prayers, but nothing can discount the fact that 121 lives are gone, and there are hundreds of families for who things will never be the same again. And that's the reason we ask, where is Bhole Baba? And when will we decide how much is too much for us to make a choice between Vishwas and Andhvishwas? घर में अगर भगवान है, दिल में अगर भगवान है, why do you look for Bhagwan in human beings? I leave you with that food of thought and a question, of course. Thank you and good night.